Now it is time for our COVID-19 plugs and notices for March 30th, 2020. And here we go. First off, and I can't remember who told me to remind everybody, but the census, you have been mailed the census. Go online or mail it back, whichever you do, but fill out your census forms. Hugely, hugely important. Hugely important. This is going to be a real challenge this year. In addition to a Republican administration trying to make the census as incomplete as possible, this is just going to add to that. So make sure you fill out your census. Roger sends us links to 2 videos they made to make 2 kinds of face shields, heavy-duty face shields for medical personnel and disposable face shields. If you're going out, you don't have a mask, face shield is a great way to shield your face. There's 2 different videos there. Tomorrow, I may actually even do a demonstration of how to make your own mask. There's a lot of data that shows that societies that have been pushing wearing masks have had much less of a problem, in part because we don't know asymptomatic transfer is big, and we don't know if we have it or not. So if you go out and wear a mask, it becomes part of like societal's norms during these times. It's much easier. You can make one easy with a t-shirt, just double layered up, but we will, I've seen a couple of examples of it. We'll find that out. Also, theprepared.com is a site which is sort of prepperish, but very reasonably so. In fact, I had read there about 2 months ago that toilet paper would be the first thing that runs out. And so they have a blog on how to disinfect packages from COVID-19. I can tell you that my practice is not as rigorous as theirs, but I leave the stuff outside for at least 24 hours. And then I go and I use work gloves. I take the stuff out. I dump it on the floor, throw the box, the edge of like the porch. And when I'm done, I turn the gloves inside out. I leave them outside for like 3 days. And I rotate gloves, and then I wash my hands, and then I do the same thing with the plastic on the inside if it has been shipped within the past 72 hours. But go there. We got a link on how you can disinfect those packages. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. We also have a link from Mike, who provides a volunteer on-demand messenger courier group. They're working on a website, but for now it's an Instagram page. That's COVID-19messengers.com. Soria from Austin writes, Austin's Cow Potatoes Furniture has converted its furniture production line to manufacture personal protection equipment, masks, and gowns for the city, trying to keep stocks for individuals in the area in need. They're doing it for free. The materials they were using for pillows was certified to work. They're not making a penny off of this, but materials are running low. They're taking donations to fund restocking. And longtime listener M Happy Now is offering coaching services to MR listeners at half rate and by the minute for those who want 15 or 30 minutes due to money constraints. She also has a podcast, Happy Health, HAPPE Health, and we'll be updating it with tips and tools for those who can't afford anything now. If you let her know that you're an MR listener, she'll give the Sammy discount half rate at $1 per minute. Include the link to my most recent podcast, and you can check that out. Her information is below. It's mhappy.com, HAPPE.com. David writes, hi, everyone. I'm writing on behalf of Luna Video Games. I'm a customer of theirs. I'd like to share that they've been responsibly closed as soon as the stay-home order was issued. They sell retro-style video games, which are largely physical media and fill a space that helps keep a part of our recent history going. There's a site lunavideogames.com. There are links for curbside service, merchandise, and a GoFundMe to help employees. Austin says, I create 3D computer models and print product samples. I do parametric and mesh modeling. Business is slowed now that my clients are closing. I can design and print anything. And I'm working on a 3D printer ventilator and would like help for resources to help prototype it and more. To work on it, all files of V1 are online for free. I will post version 5 soon. It's printing now. That's at thingiverse.com. As always, all these links will be in the podcast description. Sam and crew, my brother works for a bar in Cincinnati named Urban Artifact. It's been shut down, but they ship their beer. They do small batch sours and fruited beers. The website is artifactmerch.com. I like those sours. Left is best. We also have another link in there for how to make your own mask from Hong Kong scientists. It's at scmp.com. We'll put the link in there. I believe you use like paper towels and rubber bands. Every little bit helps. Refoundry trains formerly incarcerated people to repurpose discarded materials into home furnishings and mentors them in their own business or career. You can check it out at refoundry.org. They could use some help. The Soup Kitchen in Milo writes, in Costa Mesa has been feeding the elderly, working the poor and homeless since 1986. SomeoneCaresKitchen.org. They're a federally registered charity. They're in desperately need of paper napkins, toilet paper, paper platers, small disposable cups, etc. Adam Ronquillo writes has some t-shirts at teespring.com. Stores Ronquillo Designs. Check that out. Freelancers Union has a guide on how to apply for COVID paid sick leave for affected freelancers. We will put a link to the freelancersunion.org on our site. There's also a GoFundMe for help hourly workers. And another guy, who is this? Oh, Nima. Sorry. Nima has developed a platform for crowdsourced 3D printing of parts of COVID-19 little ships of Dunkirk. They have named it after Operation Dynamo. Our platform connects local hospitals to nearby volunteers with 3D printers. These volunteers will 3D print the necessary parts for respirators, et cetera, and send them to the hospitals. Anybody who has a 3D printer can join the website as a volunteer to list available jobs in their local area. You can go to Operation Dynamo, dynamo.org. And we'll put Nima's email on the description as well if you have any questions. And that is the plugs and notices for March 30th. If you have some, send us at majorityreporters@gmail.com. Put into the link plugs and notices, and we will read it. Just trying to get stuff out there for people. In the meantime,